Hi friends, and welcome to today's yoga for balance and flexibility. Today is a great practice to do to improve your balance. Obviously it's great to help prevent us from falling, but balance is also super important to help align ourselves as well and focus on that center of gravity. And also it helps to provide a more meditative practice during our yoga because it provides a challenging experience. So today's practice will be focused on a variety of different balancing while also strengthening and lengthening our muscles at the same time. So if you're ready, let's go ahead, grab a pair of blocks and some knee pads, and let's get started. Let's start today in crisscross applesauce, easy pose, sitting up nice and tall. Just rest your hands on top of your knees with your palms facing up so we open with lots of energy. And take a deep breath in through the lungs. And exhale, deep breath out. And again, deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath out. Let it go. On your next inhale, open the eyes and start to open the arms towards the side. Give yourself a big stretch, reach towards the sky. Taking your palms together and exhale. Let's take a side stretch as we release the left hand down, right hand over the head, and start to look towards that right arm to help lift your chest up. Getting a nice opening through the right side of the body. And just breathing here. You can take a little bit of a pulsing movement with the top arm if you'd like to feel a deeper stretch here. Creating more length and space through the side body. Making sure that you breathe through this. Letting the breath move up and down as you pulse that arm. Last deep breath in. Deep breath out. And slowly release the right arm over your left knee. And you're just going to extend the arms towards the edges of your mat, resting your forehead on your left knee. If not, that's okay. What you're working on is stretching through the right side of your shoulder and your arm now. So breathe into this, relaxing. You can also place a prop. If you can't rest your forehead on the knee, you can place a block on top of that left knee and just rest here as you stretch. Good, and slowly taking your arms as you come to center, as you stretch forward, keeping your sit bones grounded on your mat. Deep inhale. And exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, walking your hands towards the right side now. So you're stretching over your right knee. Arms are nice and straight and extended here. Remember to use the block and rest it on top of your right knee if needed. And just breathe into the side body, going deep into the rib cage. And slowly start to take your right hand to the side of your hips as you reach the left arm up over the head. And again, make sure your gaze looks up towards that top arm so you're not sinking with your chest. You're helping to open up even more, getting a deeper stretch, allowing your body to feel this opening into the intercostal muscles. This is really good for our breathing, for the lung capacity. Good, and slowly release the arm. And let's swing our legs back. So we're in a tabletop position. Tabletop all fours, shoulders are directly over your wrists, and your hips are directly over your knees. Keeping your back straight here. Go ahead and start to move your body towards the right side. So you're just moving the hips around in a circle, as if you're drawing a circle on your mat. So really feeling into the body, getting movement and mobility going through the spine here, through the hips, the shoulders, and then moving and swaying the hips in the opposite direction. So now taking it towards the left side. Nice slow motion here. Let your body feel and stretch into this. Last time around. And coming back to center, tabletop position. Let's warm up the spinal cord as we inhale and drop the belly nice and low. Look forward in your cow. And exhale, just only move your spine as you take the back up into angry cat. So your chin is to your chest. Inhale, moving through this. Dropping the belly low, cow. And exhale, slowly rounding the spine up into cat. Couple more times here, moving with your breath. Stretching out the abs, stretching the chest. And exhale, letting the spine move up. Your chin is to your chest. Last one here. Inhale, stretch it out. And exhale, moving the spine up so your shoulder blades are pulling apart. Coming back to center, neutral position, so you're in tabletop. Tucking your toes and shift the weight back, downward facing dog. Take a nice long stance between your downward dog and your hands and see if you can keep your knees bent a lot here first. So we're just keeping it still as we stretch out the back, and then start to bend one leg as you straighten the other. So you're feeling a nice stretch in the extension of the leg, pressing through that heel. It's as if you're pushing the heel further away towards the ground, closer to the ground, I should say. Getting it deep into the roots. And making sure that all your weight is pushed back. So you get a nicer stretch through the legs and the back, and you're also taking that weight off of the upper body. Letting your head be loose, shake it out. Good. Hold your downward dog still. Just hold here for a deep breath in and deep breath out. And drop your knees. Take a child's pose. So sitting your hips back to your heels, and you'll rest your forehead down on your mat. Your arms are extended nice and long in front of you. And just feeling that release through the upper back and the shoulders. And slowly coming out, tuck your toes, shift the weight back, downward facing dog. Walking your feet now, one at a time, to the front of your mat. You're in a standing forward fold, so your feet are hip distance apart. Let your knees bend a lot here, so you're releasing the lower back. And let your hands come on the mat here. Start to straighten one leg as you bend the other knee. Nice and slow. And if you need assistance, use the blocks in front of you. So always use what you can. You can use 1 or 2 blocks. And allow your head to be really heavy here. Maybe you want to shake it side to side every time you bend one leg and straighten the other. So getting deep into the hamstrings, into the calves and the ankles. And at the same time, you're also lengthening the spine as you stretch it out. Feeling that stretch and opening in the neck. So just breathe. Good, and then slowly, we're gonna roll our spine up 1 vertebrae at a time, letting your head come last. And once you come up, shoulders roll up towards the ears and down, away, standing up nice and tall, taking your feet together. We're standing in our mountain pose here, feeling nice and grounded with our feet. Your arms are along the side of your body. And we're gonna take a sun salutation A here. So inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up towards the sky as you take a deep breath in. And exhale, lead with your heart and fold forward. Inhale as you halfway lengthen, your back is flat. And exhale, stepping the left leg back, dropping the back knee. Keep your hands supported on the mat as you look forward. And exhale, right leg meets the left leg. Drop your knees. And let's take a modified chaturanga. Taking your chest down first and not your belly. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. And exhale, sit your hips back to your heels into child's pose. Coming forward, and tuck your toes. Shift the weight back, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, you step the left leg forward and drop your back knee. Looking forward, low lunge. Exhale, the right foot meets the left. Inhale as you halfway lengthen. Exhale, you fold. And inhale, slowly rolling up. Open the arms out towards the sky. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, hands come into center. Let's do that again, our variation flow. As we inhale, bend the knees. Sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, lead with your heart and fold forward. Inhale as you halfway lengthen. This time, step your right leg back. Drop the back knee. And reach the arms up into your low lunge. So you should feel that nice stretch through the back hip flexor here. So your back leg should be in a diagonal stretch. Feel free to use a knee pad under that back knee for any support, especially if you do have any knee issues. This will help protect the joints in the knee here. And just breathing as you hold this low lunge. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Now what you're gonna do is release the right hand down. Your left arm will come up towards the sky and just start to windmill your arm forward and down and back and around, letting your eyes follow those fingertips so that this helps prevent any dizziness and vertigo as we keep our gaze focused on those fingers. Feeling this nice opening through that left shoulder joint here, helping to provide a deeper range of motion. Holding your left arm up now in a twisted low lunge. And exhale, left hand comes down. We're gonna shift our weight back into half split. Holding here. So your front leg is extended now and your right hip is directly on top of your right knee. And let's move with the breath from low lunge to half split. So inhale as you come forward, your hands stay on the mat. Feel free to use blocks underneath the hands for support. Exhale, pushing it back, half split. Inhale, coming forward, moving with the breath. Open the chest. And exhale, push it back. And again, inhale, come forward, feeling that stretch through the back leg. Exhale, feeling the stretch through the front leg now. One last time here. Low lunge, and exhale, half split as we hold. Now square your hips. Your blocks should be on each side of your calf muscle if you need them. And just inhale, lift through the chest as you look forward, and exhale, you're gonna fold towards your left knee. So remember, keeping the hips square means you work on bringing that right hip forward and the left hip back. And when you really shift those hips, you notice the difference. You get a deeper stretch through the left leg. This is an intense stretch here. Just hold, relaxing the shoulders, breathe, and slowly coming out. Releasing your blocks, placing them on the side. Your hands are grounded, and step your left leg back to meet the right foot, holding your plank. Nice long body. Drop your knees and take a modified chaturanga. Your chest comes down first. Inhale, baby cobra, and exhale, sit it back, child's pose. Breathe it out. And coming forward, as you tuck your toes, shift the weight back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Now you're gonna step that same right foot forward. Low lunge, dropping the back knee. Remember to use the knee pad if needed. Your hands stay grounded on the mat first as you find your alignment. And then when you're ready to find your balance, lift your arms up towards the sky. So you're just holding the slow lunge here, squeezing the abs in, and feeling that stretch through the back leg. You can release the back toes if you like. Shoulders down, away from the ears, looking forward. And left hand will come down now. Right arm stays up. And start to move the arm forward and down and back and around. So going into the right shoulder, trying to keep it as straight as possible. Following your fingertips with your eyes here. Good, one last one. As you hold it open, looking up towards that right hand, taking a deep breath in. And exhale, releasing the right hand down, taking your blocks, and we're gonna take our low lunge half split variation. So first, let's come into half split to find our alignment. So shift your hips back, your right leg is extended. And just breathe here. Now inhale, coming forward. So the right leg is bent now. Exhale, push it back into the half split. Inhale, coming forward, low lunge. And exhale, push it back. And again, move with the breath, open the chest. Exhale, push it back and hold your half split. Placing your blocks on each side of your calf if needed. And just folding towards your right knee. Keep your hips square. So bring your left hip forward and your right hip back. Feeling this nice stretch through the hamstrings, through the hips, through the back. Good, and then slowly coming forward into low lunge, releasing the blocks, and lift the back knee, stepping back, plank position, holding your plank, dropping the knees, and let's take that modified chaturanga. Inhale, coming into baby cobra. Exhale, push your weight back, child's pose. Deep breath in, exhale out. Coming forward as you tuck your toes, shift the weight back into downward facing dog. Starting to walk your feet one at a time to the very front of your mat. And inhale, then roll your body into a standing position. Open, reach the arms up towards the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, taking your hands to heart. Now coming into our standing balancing pose, tree, we're going to take the right sole of our foot on our left ankle. Your hands will be placed in front of your heart. Now feel free to grab a chair, or if you need to place and hold on to anything such as a wall. We're challenging the balance by keeping our left foot grounded. If you'd like to advance your practice, slide your right foot up towards your calf muscle, or maybe sliding it all the way up towards the inner left thigh. Just find what's right for you. This is also going to be depending on the flexibility of your right hip. Your hands are at your heart, and if you'd like to challenge more, open the arms as you take a deep breath in and reach for the sky. Growing your tree nice and tall here. This is a really good basic beginner pose to challenge the balance. Finding a gaze in front of you that is not moving, so making sure we're not looking into a mirror. We're finding a spot in front of us. And just breathing here, creating a meditative practice. Keeping your eyes open. And slowly releasing the arms as you open them wide, coming back to your heart. Release the leg, you can shake it out if needed. And you're gonna turn and face horizontal on your mat. Your legs are gonna come out super wide with pigeon-toed, meaning your toes are inward, your heels are out. And you're gonna place your hands on top of your hips, standing up nice and tall. And then you're gonna hinge forward, slowly letting the crown of your head point towards the mat. Hands come down, and just let your body fold into this. Now feel free to use blocks and place them in front of you and rest the crown of your head. The crown of your head is the very top part. You can grab along the edges of your ankles if you like, taking a little movement, sway hips if you like to get a more deeper stretch here. And just holding, breathing, relaxing, feeling that opening through the thighs and the groin, the outer edges of the ankles, and releasing the blocks. Place your hands on your hips and slowly come up into a standing position. Take your feet all the way together and tree other side. So take left sole of the foot onto the right ankle. Hands are in prayer. And we're holding our tree. Now remember, find what position feels right for you with the left foot. It can be on the right calf. If you like to take it higher, you can take it in the inner right thigh. Holding here. If you'd like to open the arms, take a deep breath in as you grow your tree nice and tall. Reaching the fingertips are nice and long here. So it's as your body's growing another inch taller as you feel your belly engage here. So it's all coming from the stability of our core. Your right toes and your right heel is fully grounded, like the roots of a tree. Exhale as we release the hands down. Release the left foot. Step to the front of your mat if you're not already as you face forward. Inhale, take a deep breath in. Open the arms, stretch it out as you look up towards the sky. And exhale, it's full forward. Inhale as you halfway lengthen. And exhale, stepping back, downward facing dog. Push it back. And exhale, dropping your knees. Swing your legs in front of you. Easy pose as we close off our practice. Sit up nice and tall, no rush. Inhale as you open the arms, stretch it out towards the side. Take a deep breath in. The breath is important here. Exhale, taking your hands to your heart. And again, inhale, opening up with lots of positivity, lots of energy and balance for the rest of your day ahead. And taking your hands to your heart, showing lots of gratitude for everything we have in our life, for our family, our friends, the food, and the nature. Namaste. And subscribe to Yena Yoga.